Welcome back. In this section, we throw some light on how SAP can be an interesting profession. When you're employed in any SAP job, you will start to perform multiple tasks, and when you do multiple tasks, you will always stay active and engaged. If you got to do something in your work, you never get bored. The typical work will be to analyze, design, and implement automated solutions for the organization. Also, you'll spend most of your time in the system analyzing and designing business processes. So business processes are something that has an automated way of working on its own. So SAP is very, very famous for automated business processes. So the one other greatest advantage with SAP consultants are they work with system at the same time they work with people. Either they stick to one place or they roam a lot. It makes the work environment so balanced and interesting too. This is a very, very interesting part and a very important part to understand a job. It is not on a seat job. When you want to do something, when you want to develop something, you have to reach out to people for your assistance because I told you SAP is closely coupled. There are over 25 plus modules available in SAP. So you will be working upon one module and you will not only working with that particular module. Your module will have a dependency over another module. So when you have dependencies like that, there is only one option that is there. You have to reach out to people. So you have to meet new people and ask like, say, I got this issue. How do I resolve this? Because this falls under another module, which is your module. Now, in this way, you're always connected with people and you will never work alone. My experience is most with working with cross-functional teams. Like say working with a cross-functional team is the most interesting part of the SAP job. As they speak to end users, they speak to managers, they speak to cross-functional consultants to implement a task. So let me explain you who these cross-functional consultants are. So cross-functional consultants are very simple to understand. Example, let us say you're working in a module called SAP ABAP. Now, in ABAP, you're doing some programs which will involve the SAP MD and SAP SD folks. So what do you do? So you don't know, as a technical consultant, as an ABAP consultant, you will not know what are the things that are available in SD and MM. So in order to accomplish your task, the first and foremost thing that you will do is go ahead and reach out to some of the SAP MM consultant, which is material management consultant, and some of the SAP SD consultant, who is sales and distribution consultant. So similarly, according to your job, you're going to reach out to people and you're going to ask them, see, this is the requirement that I have, but I cannot resolve this issue because I have some doubts or I have some issues understanding this concept in SAP MM or this concept in SAP SD. This makes a cross-functional team a more defined teamwork. Also, your work depends on the industry sector also. Let us say in a consultant firm, SAP consultant may be involved in pre or post promotional activities such as presentations to clients and proposal preparations, etc. So let me explain you typically how your SAP projects are going to be a bit, since we have touched upon the presentation to clients. So basically, everything starts with the requirement analysis. The client comes to you and he or she, the company, is going to tell you, hey, I need this to be achieved, right? And as from your point of view, you are going to ask questions, as many questions as possible to understand the requirement clearly. Now, with the requirement collected, you will involve what are the modules that we have to touch on for this particular customer's requirement. So we'll be calling all that particular team members to understand this requirement, and you'll prepare a chart of how your project should go. And once the chart is done, you will be signing off the project and you will be starting the development activity. So during this development activities is where I said you have to be interacting with the cross-functional teams to accomplish your task. And once the task is completed, you're going to test the project and you're going to send that to the end user testing. And once it is signed off, the entire project is completed. Now, the entire project is not done by you alone or people from your module alone. This is a combined work. So if you want to achieve a project, you cannot achieve on your own. You have to meet people. You have to discuss with cross-functional teams, cross-functional managers to understand how this can be accomplished. So that is why SAP is the most interesting profession ever. Now, in addition to that, I would like to cover certain areas with a deep analysis. Example, in any firm, in any company, or in any field, the employee retention rate is very, very important. Now you can see SAP has got a 98% of employee retention rate, regardless of whatever company that is implementing SAP. Now, 87% of people who is working in the SAP platform has upgraded themselves to another skill. So they've started learning a new skill there. As you have 25 plus SAP modules and it covers over 6 plus industry sectors, and it is the third largest company in terms of revenue and the largest ERP provider in the globe. What else you need to work on such a great ERP solution? And obviously the profession is so much interesting, and it is very much interesting for me. So if you see the individual development, so they come inside, they reach to the median level, which is an intermediate experience level so soon, and they reach the highest level very, 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 very soon, right? So this is very, very important to take SAP as your career, and you will like a job only when it is interesting. And I promise SAP profession is going to be such an interesting profession. Thank you for watching this session. I'll see you in the next session.